YNABers. My name is Jesse Meekum, and this is podcast number 18 for You Need a Budget, where we teach you 4 rules to help you stop living paycheck to paycheck, get out of debt, and save more money. And it has been determined that we are pretty darn strange when it comes to our money and our behavior. With other analogies, we seem to behave all right and somewhat rationally, and then when it comes to money, we behave completely irrationally. A lot of times we deal with the objection in the budget of getting the world, in the business of getting the world on a budget. We deal with people saying, I can't budget for whatever reason. It doesn't work, blah, blah, blah. One of the big ones you hear is, I'm too broke. I'm a student. I don't make very much money. I'm on a fixed income. I don't make very much money. I'm a single mom and things are already stretched super thin. I don't make enough money. A budget would just tell me what I already know, that I'm broke. We hear that a lot. You think about that a little bit, where you're too broke to need a budget. And it was something that Erin, our education lead here at YNAB, she was saying, if you have a limited amount of food, does that mean you're less thoughtful about how much of it you eat? If you're out backpacking and you're far from civilization and far from any sources of food, and you have 2 granola bars left, does that mean you're just going to eat them whenever? Maybe if you're really hungry, eat both of them right then? Or are you going to be extra careful and really make sure that you stretch those granola bars and get the most use out of them? But then when it comes to being broke, or just, having less money than you'd like, having things be too tight, where you feel like you're never able to get ahead, suddenly in that situation, you're saying, well, I don't want to be careful because because why? Would it not do anything for you? And I submit to you that a budget, regardless of your income, will maximize the resources you have. Your awareness is an amplifier for good decisions. And when you're not aware, your decisions are poor. When you're very aware, your decisions improve tremendously. So when you have a very little bit of money, it's extremely important that you're aware of what you have and you're thoughtful about it. And a budget with any amount of money will simply maximize what you have. Now, to those people that have a pretty good amount of money, you are in the blessed situation of having a budget be able to amplify your blessing. And when you're earning a lot of money, and we see this all the time, people earning $120,000, $150,000 a year, $180,000, $250,000. We've had people that we've worked with one-on-one that have been making a tremendous amount of money. And then we've had people making a very average, I don't know what the average is now, maybe $50,000 a year. And both people come to us and say, I don't know what's going on. I'm out of control. I'm spending everything I make. I can't get ahead. So when you take someone that's making a lot of money, just know, you people that do, that you are wasting away a huge blessing unless you become aware and thoughtful about it. And then the great thing about it, the flip side is, when you're earning a great income, you can be a force to be reckoned with. You can really make things happen for you, for your family, for those around you, for your community, whatever it may be. You can be a force for good when you're aware and you're using those resources wisely. So think about that. A budget will amplify your great income. It will amplify your small income. A budget is needed by every single person, regardless of their income. It just makes everything work better. Stretches every dollar a little more. So that is it for my very short podcast today, because I'm recording this on a Friday. I've got a whole list of other things I want to do before we get to the weekend. But I want you guys to think about that. And if you know someone that's told you that excuse before, hey, I'm too poor to budget, I already know that things are bad, I don't need someone telling me that, maybe send them along this podcast and give it a listen. It will help. I can promise you that. So until next time, follow YNAB's 4 rules regardless of your income, and you will win financially. You have budgeted like this.